Morning. Hey everyone. Grace, did you see my text in line?
Yes.
Okay. Can you text your classmates and tell them I'm already here?
Are they absent?
Oh. Okay, so how about your other classmates? Is it noisy? Can you hear the noise from my background noise? Is it noisy? No? Hello, answer me. No, okay. Okay, so last time or last Friday and Monday, what did we talk about? What was our topic? What? What was our topic about?
Scalar.
Huh? Can you say it
Quantity.
louder? About what?
Scalar and vector quantity.
Okay, scalar and vector quantity. Okay, so Poon, when you say scalar quantity, what do you mean by scalar quantity?
Have momentum, magnitude. Sorry,
Okay,
have only magnitude. Magnitude
okay.
only.
It only has magnitude. How about vector quantity by ikaw? Sirikanya.
Have magnitude and direction.
Very good. It has magnitude and direction. Okay, so since you already know what is the difference between scalar and vector quantities, so today, what we're going to talk about is distance and displacement. Okay, we're going to talk about distance and displacement. So can you see my PowerPoint? Okay. So today, since there's only, before we're going to start, let me check your attendance first. Okay. Before I forget, okay, Chanikar, Unisa, Sikan. Okay, so is Alice still joining your other class? Why is she not joining my class? Okay, so can you see the PowerPoint now? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so since we already talked about scalar and vector quantities, so today we are going to talk about distance and displacement. Okay, you already know what you already know that distance is it a scalar or vector quantity? Distance. Can you remember? Okay, so distance is what? Is what? I need you to talk. Is what?
Vector.
Are you sure? Distance is
No.
vector? It's what? Is it scalar or vector? Distance. Poon.
Scalar.
Scalar. Because distance only has what?
Magnitude.
Magnitude. How about displacement, Grace? Is it scalar or vector quantity?
Vector.
Vector quantity. Okay. So let's talk about distance first. Okay. So you look at my PowerPoint. This is very cute. Okay. So distance, what is distance? Distance is how far an object travels. Okay. How far an object or something travels. So let's say, for example, this M. How far is it going to travel? Let's say Poon. How far is Poon going to travel? How far is Baikal going to travel? It's how far an object travels. And also, the symbol of distance is small letter d. So this is the symbol of distance. Okay, And also, as a scalar quantity does not have magnitude, right? So does not have direction. So distance does not depend on direction. Distance only has magnitude. It doesn't have a direction. So you remember that distance does not depend, do not depend on direction. Okay? It do not depend on direction. Understand? Distance, how far an object travel, and it doesn't depend on direction. Okay, this is what you need to remember about distance. Okay, let's imagine this ant crawling along the ruler. Okay, let's imagine. Or maybe I will let the ant crawl. Okay, can you count 1 to 3? Poon, let's make the ant crawl.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's see if the ant is going to crawl, okay? Okay, so well, how far do you think the ant crawled by cow? Sirikanya. How far? You can look at the ruler there. How far? So from 0, it went to what? What's this?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters. Okay, so the distance what distance did the ant travel? It's 3 centimeters. Remember, if you're going to write distance, it's small letter D. Okay, so again, the ant crawled 3 centimeters. Okay, so does it have a direction? Doesn't have a direction. Okay, so that is distance. How far an object travels. And it does not depend on a direction. Okay, let's go next. So again, distance does not depend on direction. Okay, distance does not depend on direction. Okay, here's our ant. Again, our ant the explorer. Let's look at what he's going to do. Okay. Okay, so what did he do? He went back to what? To what's that?
0.
He went back to 0. Okay, so now what distance did the ant travel? What do you think? What distance did the ant travel from 3 on the way to 0? Okay, let's use your mind, use your brain to think. Don't think about your crush. Think about science. Okay, so what distance did the ant travel? Okay. Yes, Haruka, what distance? 4? Are you sure? Who else has an answer? Poon. How about you? What? Huh? What? What's your
I didn't
answer?
answer yet.
Oh, you didn't
4.
answer yet. Oh, teacher, very excited.
Oh,
Okay, so what?
0.
0. Okay, how about Poon? What's your answer? How far or what distance did the ant travel?
3 centimeters.
3 centimeters. How about Sirikanya?
3 centimeters.
3. Can you say it properly? I'm confused. What's that? Did you talk properly? 3 or 0?
3 centimeters.
Okay, how about Grace?
3 centimeters.
Okay, so can you count 1 to 3? Let's see if it's really 3 centimeters or 0. Okay, let's count. 1. Let's go, kids. Count 1 to 3. 1. I can't hear you.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's see if it's really 3 centimeters or 0. Ding, ding, ding. It's still 3 centimeters. Why? Why is it still 3 centimeters? It didn't change direction. I changed direction, But again, distance does not depend on the direction. Okay? It changed direction from 3, it went back to 0. But again, remember, distance that does not depend on direction. Understand, students? Or are you still confused? Understand? Okay, grade 1. Okay. So again, distance does not depend on direction. Okay. Okay, let's go next. Okay. So again, distance does not depend on direction. Remember this one. Distance does not depend on direction. Okay, let's follow Ant the Explorer again. Let's call our ant Poon. This ant is called Poon. Okay, let's look at Poon. What Poon is going to do? Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's look at Poon. Let's look at what Poon is going to do. Okay. Okay, Poon. Poon, what are you going to do? Let's see. Okay, Okay, what did Poon do? Poon.
I walk the ant,
I walk. Okay.
and I need to come back, but I need to go back, but I cannot go back.
Okay,
It's
you
back.
walk to what until what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I walk until 5,
And then you
I go back to 3.
and then did you stop at 3?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So what distance did the ant walk this time? By ikaw, Siri Kanya. What distance did the ant walk this time? What do you think?
7 centimeter.
7 centimeters. Okay. Let's see if it's really 7 centimeters. Okay. So let's try to count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it went back to 3, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if it's really 7 centimeters. Okay. So the distance of the ant or Poon walked 7 centimeters in total. Okay, very good. Okay, that's correct. So the ant or Poon walked 7 centimeters. Okay, 7 centimeters. So again, remember, always remember that distance does not depend on direction. Okay, it doesn't matter where it's gonna go. You are just going to count how far the object traveled. Okay, understand? Oh, Baikao is very sleepy, I think. Okay, you look at my face, you're going to wake up. Okay, so again, remember, distance does not depend on direction. Okay, it does not depend on direction. Wherever the object goes, that's what you are going to count. Okay, how far did the ant go? Whatever direction it's gonna go, that's what you are going to count, not the direction, because distance, what? Everyone, open your microphone and say distance. Hello, grade 1. Distance what? Hello?
Distance
Distance does not
does not
depend
depend on
on
direction.
direction.
Very good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, already understand, huh? Understand? Haruka? Okay, Poon? Understand, Poon?
Yes.
Sirikanya, understand? Okay, how about Grace?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on. Not from your crush, but from this topic. Okay. Okay, so we're finished with distance. We're finished with distance. Now, let's talk about displacement. Okay, teacher, what's displacement? Why do we need to study this one? When we go to the market, are we going to, hello, how much is the carrot in displacement? Are we going to ask the vendor like that? No, but we need to study this one because what? Because it's in the book. Okay, so what is displacement? Okay, Haruka, can you please read?
Displacement difference between an object.
Can you read it properly like you are Mathayom 2 already? High school. Grade 8, please. Read it properly.
Displacement difference between an object's final position and its starting position.
Okay, so,
Yes.
yung may sure. Okay, so again, displacement is the difference between an object's final position and its starting position. Final position meaning where the object stopped. And starting, of course, where the object started to walk. Okay, so let's say the object is spoon, our ant. The difference between an object, our object is spoon, right? Spoon's final position and its starting position. So this is the final position of spoon. This is where she stopped. And this is where she started. Okay? Okay, so let's go next. Here in displacement, it depends on direction. Again, in distance, does not depend on direction, but here in displacement, it depends on direction. That's why displacement is a vector quantity because it already has magnitude and it also has direction. Okay, understand? Confused? Okay, so again, displacement is the difference between an object's final position and its starting position. And also remember, here in displacement, it does not depend on direction. Yes, Shaf. Okay. And this is how you are going to write displacement. Displacement equals final position minus initial position. So displacement final minus the initial. Okay. In order to define displacement, we need direction. So that's why it depends on direction. Okay. In order for you to define, you are going to need direction. So what are the examples of direction? We have plus and minus. This is just an example of direction. Plus and minus or positive and negative. We have north, south, east, west. And then we have angles. These are the examples of our directions. Okay, let's go next. So example of distance, the ant walked 3 centimeters, right? Before, in our example, the ant walked 3 centimeters. So example of displacement. Displacement here, you are going to have magnitude. Magnitude is 3 centimeters, and then you are going to have direction. So the ant walked 3 centimeters east. Understand? Okay, so 3 centimeters is your magnitude. And then your direction is east. Okay, you're just going to add direction in displacement because again, in displacement, displacement depends on direction. Okay, confused? No. Okay, very good. Okay, so an object's distance traveled and its displacement are always the same. So let's say the distance of the ant is 3 centimeters. The displacement it's okay if it's not going to be the same with the distance. Okay? It's okay if it's not going to be the same with the distance. Remember that. Okay? That an object's distance traveled and its displacement aren't always the same. It's not always the same. Okay. So we have Poon again. Poon. There's Poon. Hey, Poon. Poon is lost. What is she doing? Okay. Poon. Someone sat here. My internet is okay. Teacher, may I go to toilet, please? Okay. Okay, let's see what Poon is doing. So again, remember that our minus and plus, this is our direction. Okay, minus it goes to the left, plus it goes to the right. Okay, these are just directions. Okay, so let's see what Poon is going to do now. So Poon. Okay, let's find Poon's displacement this time. Okay, let's find Poon's displacement this time. So from 0 centimeters, what's the direction? Anyone can answer. What is the direction of Poon? Hello? What is the direction of Poon? Yes, Baikaw. What's the direction of Poon?
Poon ko. Yeah.
Just direction, distance. What is the distance of Poon? Not direction.
3
3 what? 3?
3 centimeters.
Okay, 3 centimeters. Now, what is the direction of Poon? Remember, displacement already.
Plus.
What?
Plus.
So how are you going to write that? So again, distance is just 3 centimeters, but our displacement is going to be plus 3 because the direction is going to plus. Okay, very good. Baikaw. Okay, so again, I'm sorry. The positive gives the direction of gives the ant a direction. So this positive and negative or plus and minus here is the direction or our direction. Okay, let's go to the next one. Grace, you're going to answer this one. Okay, let's find the displacement again of Poon. So from 3 centimeters, again, displacement has a direction. Okay, so what's the distance, Grace?
Distance is 3 centimeters.
And displacement is?
Displacement is minus 3 centimeters.
Correct. Okay, so the distance is 3 centimeters and the displacement is minus 3 centimeters because the arrow's direction is minus or negative. Okay, now this is going to be Baikaw, Sirikanya's turn. Okay, so let's find the distance and displacement of the ant. Okay, Baikaw. Okay, let's see where Poon is going to go. Okay, so what is the distance?
7 centimeters.
Okay, 7 centimeters. And the displacement is going to be what? Is it going to be minus minus 3 or plus 3?
Plus 3 centimeter.
Plus 3 centimeters. Okay, so let's see if you're correct. Okay, so the displacement is plus 3 centimeters. Correct. So you remember why do you think the distance is 7 centimeters? Who can tell me why the distance is 7 centimeters? Yes, Grace. Why is the distance 7 centimeters?
Because it is 5 and then go back to 3, it is 2. So 5 plus 2.
Can you write? Can you write so I will understand? Because if you're just going to say, I cannot understand. Okay, you can annotate in our screen. And you talk while writing. Okay, because
this one is 5 centimeter
okay.
and this one is only 2 centimeter
So what did you do?
plus.
You plus. Okay, very good. Thank you, Grace. That's a very good explanation. Maybe next time we can do reporting here in Zoom. Do you want that? Okay. No, okay. Thank you for the explanation, Grace. That's very, very good. Okay, can you erase now? Okay. So, and also the displacement. In addition to Grace, again, in distance, it does not have a direction. Even how far it goes, go from here to 5 and then it goes back to 1. You are going to count how far the distance, how far the object traveled. You are not going to count the direction. Okay, unlike displacement, you are going to count the direction. Okay, understand? Understand? It's very easy, right? Very easy. Very easy. Okay. Okay, so how about this one? We have here a track field. Okay. So can you read, Poon?
And an athlete runs around a track that is 100 meters long 3 times, then stops.
Okay, so what is the athlete's distance and displacement? Okay, who can try to answer? Remember, distance does not have a direction. Displacement depends on the direction. So you check if it's going to have a direction or not. Okay, let's talk about distance first. How much do you think did the athlete run? It's 100 meters. You look here, it's 100 meters, and then he ran 3 times. So how long or how much do you think is the distance for the athlete? Oh. Yes. Baikaw, Sir Kanya. What is the distance of the athlete?
300 meters.
Okay, 300 meters because it's 100 meters times 3. So the distance, okay, so you can look there. 100, 200, and 300. So the distance is 300 meters. How about the displacement? Do you think it's going to have displacement? What's that? You're going to punch me? Okay, so what is the displacement? Does it have a direction? Yes or no? Oh, what's that? I
No.
want you to speak. Okay, no. So the displacement is 0, everyone. Very good. Everyone is correct because you said. Okay, so the displacement is 0. So again, distance, even how far it's going to go, that's only what you're going to count. The distance, the how far the object traveled. Displacement, you're going to count also the direction. So again, distance does not depend on direction. Displacement, on the other hand, depends on the direction. Okay, so that's why it's 0 displacement and the distance is 300 because we just times the how far the athlete run. Okay, so are you confused? No. Okay, so I want you guys to get your books, your science books, and open it to page 58. Let's answer this one. Okay, page 58. Okay. Okay, for number 1, I want Haruka. Letter A, I want Haruka. Letter B, I want Grace. Letter C, I want Baikaw Sirikanya. And letter D, I want Puna. Okay, so number 1, what is distance, Haruka?
Distance is the total length of the path traveled from one location to another.
Can you speak properly? Can you read it properly again?
Distance is the total length of the path traveled from one location to another.
Okay, so distance is the total length. Okay, so distance is the total length of the path traveled from one location to another. Very good. Okay. Next, we have Grace. Is distance a vector quantity and why?
No,
Why?
because it has only magnitude.
Okay, so distance only has magnitude. Very good. So scalar, again, scalar quantity only has magnitude. So for letter B, the answer is no, it only has magnitude. Very good. Okay, letter C, we have Baikaw Sirikanya. What is displacement, Baikaw?
Displacement is the length traveled in a specific direction.
Okay, in a specific direction. Not the same with distance that it is the length, total length. Okay, in direct and in displacement, it has direction already. So length traveled in a specific direction. Okay, and of course, lastly, we have, of course, our aunt, Hun.
Yeah.
Okay, what
The
is
answer is yes, because it has both magnitude and direction.
very good? So displacement is a vector quantity because displacement belongs to vector. Displacement has both direction and magnitude. Very good, everyone. Okay, this is a very, 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 very nice class. Very, very, very participative. Okay. Okay, so can you tell your classmates to answer this one also? And remember that we don't have tests. So you need to send this, all our activities in our line group because I need to collect your grades already. And if you're not going to send it, no grade at all. Okay, and please tell Firm, PP, Alice to join our class next time. Okay, next class. So are you guys finished writing? Okay, so if you're finished, do you have any answers, children? Any questions? Baikal, Sirikanya, Haruka, Grace, Poon? No questions? Okay, so I have a question. So again, what is distance? Distance is I cannot hear.
Is
Yes,
the
Poon.
total length
Oh,
of
is
the
this
path.
okay? Is the total length of the path traveled? How about direction, Sirikanya? Displacement. What is displacement again?
Land traveled in a specific direction.
Very good. Okay, so you're already good, right? You're not confused? Okay, so no questions? No. Okay, so thank you for today, everyone. See you next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye.